Hello Scorpio, welcome to Aries Moon Arcana. How you doing? I'm Kaya, and this is going to be a tarot reading focused on your money. Oh yeah, finances baby. We're talking shop today. So, thank you for being here. We're gonna do things a little bit differently. If you're returning, you know that I do an oracle card. I'm not doing that this time. I'm trying a new spread, so we're just gonna go with a different situation. Just, you know, because we gotta change it up. Why the hell not? That said, hopefully this resonates with you. If it does, like, subscribe, share, and comment, of course, because then I know and I get butterflies, and that's just a win-win. If you do not like it and it doesn't resonate with you, just check your sun, moon, and rising signs, because why the hell not? You're already here. You may as well go check that out. It should be in the same playlist, or just go to the playlist on my channel. Anywho, I'm going to be using the Fountain Tarot deck as the main one, and yeah, let's just jump right in, shall we? No bullshit to a Scorpio. Don't I know it? Oh, well, making a little mess. All right, let's just cleanse these cards out, get all the other energy out, Scorpio, so it's all about you and your money. This is going to be a reading from today until August 13th, so the messages will be relevant and swirling around over the next month-ish. So just keep that in mind. Made a sound. All right, Scorpios, what is going on with y'all? How you doing? What's going on? Miss you guys, love you guys. It's been a week, a whole friggin' week. Just kidding, I can handle it. So yeah, what's going on? I wanna see what's going on with your money, in your mind, your heart, your soul, you know. If there's any sort of messages I can help with, or just a nice check-in. If there's maybe some help on the way, you know, just stuff like that. We're gonna get right into it, because who knows? Sometimes Scorpios, they don't need no help. That is the other direction that I need it to be. All right, Scorps. All right, Scorps. Starting with the World reversed. Interesting. The last reading I did, that was the last card, and it was reversed. The Six of Cups reversed. God, you guys get the Six of Cups a lot. And then we get the Emperor. Ooh. You're breaking some fucking old habits here. Old habits die hard, Scorpios, but you guys are badass, so I'm not worried about you. You're breaking some mindsets, some unhealthy mindsets, some toxic ties to ideas about money. You're breaking free from some shit. You're maturing. Six of Cups reversed. You're really coming into your own. You're stepping away from old patterns. That's it. You're breaking that shit. And maybe, just maybe, my loves, look at that gorgeous, awesome card. Fountain Tarot's rad. Just maybe, you guys, you're starting a motherfucking business, and I love that for you. I hope that's true. If it's not a business, it's a new job, or it's just some sort of badassery with oneself that you're focusing on, and it looks like that's where you're headed. And if it ain't, and you're just wondering about it and just thinking, maybe I should start a business, you should. Because if you're on unemployment right now, you could try to get, I mean, you know, involved in the Sept program. Look it up. Look it up, because that helps new businesses, especially during this time of duress. It might be helpful to you. Sept program, self-employment assistance program. Check it out, because I am, like I said, I'm seeing some business-related stuff going on. It could even just be that you're starting to research it, or maybe you've been researching it for a while and you're ready to fucking pull the trigger. Either way, let's check right in and get some clarity on this World reversed. Breaking some ties here. You're setting aside some old, outmoded ways of thinking and feeling about your money. All right, I want to know all about this, Scorpio. I want the deets, baby, the deets. Spill that tea. Emperor reversed. Lovers reversed. The Fool. Look at all you and your major arcana everywhere. Word. I like that. So the Emperor reversed, the Lovers reversed, and the Fool. My friends, you've been going through some shit, right? Something wasn't working for you. You got some imbalanced power energy here somehow, somewhere. It could be leaving a job because your boss was a piece of shit. And you're like, I don't want to work for other people anymore, because the more of, you know, like, the more often I work for other people, the more of a chance I work for a dick. And you don't want to do that anymore. There's been some real imbalance in power and real imbalance in like communication. I'm not seeing a lot of like, I don't know. I don't think you've been treated very well in the recent past, or maybe not that recent, but still. When it comes to money or like some sort of job, I think that somebody was being a right prick and just wielding their power unnecessarily, and you're like, I'm out. I'm the fuck out. I gotta try something else. I gotta figure something else out. I'm out of here. I'm donezo. Absolutely done. And along with that, because Scorpios are super fucking smart when it comes to this stuff, instead of just being like, that guy's a dick, I'm out of here, I can't believe what an asshole, you guys are like, all right, I put myself in that situation. Now, why did I put myself in that situation? Is it because I'm desperate and I need money? Okay, where does that mindset come from? Is it because I don't think that I deserve better than that? Okay, now we're getting somewhere. So you're gonna start to kind of go in and do your beautiful Scorpio magic, and you're gonna really start to see what it is about you that keeps you getting attracted to shitty situations with shitty bosses, or just jobs that just don't work out. Or maybe you did try to start a business already and it failed, and you're like, what am I doing wrong here? What am I thinking? I'm not, something's not improving, and I have to be able to take responsibility for it, and because that's the only way I can take charge of it and change it. And that's the only way to succeed out of this. So I see you really like taking responsibility is the first step. I see you doing that here. And I think that with that too comes that kind of revelation. Okay, I'm taking responsibility, and now I can kind of change my own future and change my own destiny and break that, like, you know, just that shitty pattern, going back to shitty jobs or whatever it is, you know, something like that. So then we get the Six of Cups reversed. This is where that maturity really comes in, right? Where you're like, okay, if I want to have a better life, or I want to make more money, or I don't want to work for an asshole anymore and I need to work for myself now. Now is the time. In this card energy, this is where the maturity starts to skyrocket. This is where you actually put the money where your mouth is, so to speak, so that you can actually make this new business happen. Or this new, you know, this new venture, this new you, this boss bitch, this, you know, whatever it is. You have to do some maturing before you can get all the way over there. But you're ready and you're on it. And Scorps, you guys move fast when you're fucking into something. You are obsessive and I love it. So let's get some clarity on this Six of Cups reversed. Let's do it. All right. We get the Queen of Swords reversed. We get the King of Cups, and then the Queen of Wands reversed. But we got the King of Cups here, which is, I don't know, your card, Scorpio. So that's great. You're mastering yourself. You're mastering yourself. You've had some tough times, man. You've had some really shitty emotional responses to things, and really stifled energy. Really, I think it makes you, you know, kind of passive aggressive, maybe a little manipulative, possibly, but just real pissy and not a very kind person to be around. And you know that, and you're taking responsibility. But I think that you're overcoming it, right? Because the King of Cups is right in the center. He's really figuring out, this is your card, mind you, you are really figuring out that in order to move forward, you need to get your emotions in check and figured out and really have a good head on your shoulders. And it really does usually start for Scorpio especially, right? Because of the water sign-ness. It's very important that you begin your sanity with your emotions first, because you can try to calm your mind all you want, but your emotions are the thing that typically tend to rule you, or that you rely on to make choices. So, you know, and that's because your intuition is like crazy sharp and super spot on. So you need to be able to calm your emotions in order to feel your intuition. You need to feel calm and just, you know, stable. And so I think you're ruling over this like shitty energy, this like negative self-talk, maybe like not very kind to yourself, telling yourself you're never going to amount to anything, or you're never going to grow, or get out of a shitty job. I'm always going to, oh my God, I guess I have to find a shitty job. You're always going to have to deal with that. That's your self-talk, and you're going to have to master it. King of Cups. You're mastering it. That's your plan. Your master plan. Your mastering plan. But yeah, that's really it. You got to get to that point because that's your maturity. That's how that comes in, is you figuring that part out, and that's your maturity level, rising and rising and rising and rising. And then we get to this point, the Emperor. I mean, I love this. If you really want to start a business or something, that's what I am seeing big time. You want to try something else. You do not want to work for other fucking people anymore, do you, Scorpio? You are goddamn sick of it, aren't you? Understandable. So yeah, you don't want to do it. You're done. You're ready. You're putting all that maturity in. You're like, I've got my emotions in check. I've got my energy in check. I've got my, you know, my sharp mind. I'm like focusing it because my emotions are all together. So everything else kind of falls into place after that. Those do not feel relevant to me, so I'm not going to read them. And then we get the Emperor, you know? Then we get the Emperor, which is just taking fucking charge. This is like the divine masculine. This is like the masculine energy that like does good for himself and herself and the world. So let's see what we got. We get the Hanged Man reversed, Death reversed, fucking Six of Wands reversed. God damn, you have so much major arcana. I dig it hard. You're ready to move on. You want to quit that job? Quit that fucking job. This says go for it. Hanged Man reversed. He's done. He's done sacrificing himself and sitting in the same position and just accepting that that is his life. He's done. He's ready to go. You get a little bit of a delay here between fucking off and starting something new. And I think that's your maturity time. That's your like gestation period, because the Hanged Man is kind of speaking to me like he's over here with this energy, with the world reversed over here. And then I'm feeling like this needs to happen. And then we get these cards here, right? Because this is delayed. So you're changed. Something's changing. You're going through a real transformation here, man. I'm not fucking around, because your card's back, because that's you again, right? We get the King of Cups, and then we also get the Death card. They're both in the center positions too. So I love that. You got some strong energy coming through big time. And I think you're going through a real deep transformation. Something really important is happening to you about your self-worth and about how much you feel that you deserve a good future and deserve to make some money. And you got to get right with that shit. Your victory's on its way. It's just delayed. You're delaying a little bit here, but it's not a bad thing, because you don't want to just rush like a bum fucking idiot into the next thing. You want to make sure that you're mature enough and ready enough and you're ready to go. So the victories and the transformation are a process, and they're not going to happen overnight. And you are going through that process over the next month and maybe a little bit longer, but I'm just seeing that that's, at least we're getting started right now. That's what I'm seeing. You're getting started in the process, and you're really going to start to recognize some things. And I think because your emotions are going to be so solid, you're going to be able to listen to your intuition and find out exactly what the Emperor means to you. You know, is it that you want to start your own business? Do you actually really want to start your own business? Or is it just that you don't want a boss? You know, you got to really figure out what is it that you actually really truly want. And you're only going to do that by going through this maturation process. And I believe that you will be able to do that very successfully if you can be patient with yourself and make sure that you work on your self-talk. The negative self-talk, I think, is the real key here, because I think that's where everything lies at the core for this particular financial situation. And you know, Scorpios, y'all love to just investigate deeper and deeper down to find the core. Well, I just saved you some time. It's the self-talk. Get your shit together. So that's basically it. You know what I mean? You don't have to worry about the other stuff. That's all you got to do is talk to yourself like you actually deserve it, because you got to believe it, baby. You got to believe that you deserve to be happier and successful, because otherwise you're never going to fucking be. You can't wait around for other people to prove to you how successful you are. That don't make no sense. So you gotta really like come to this on your own. And I see you going through that process. What? That was like I was stroking out. I'm not right now. All right. So, do we have any wrap-up cards for Scorpio? Or maybe any messages that we maybe missed? Outcome cards. I'd love to see some outcome cards. Something cool. Eight of Swords reversed. There's your process. Ace of Swords reversed. And there's that Temperance card. So yeah, I think, like I said, it's a maturation process. You're maturing. You're done ignoring it and turning the other cheek and just being like, I'm a dick. you know, like, I'm a fucking idiot, I can't fucking do anything right. Like this, I feel like in terms of this exact spread, this particular situation, this card looks like he's stabbing, it's like a person stabbing themselves. That's what this card is representing to me. This is your negative self-talk, just like Harry Carey, like a motherfucking, for real. That's what you're doing to yourself. And I see you really working on it because you're done ignoring it. 8 of Swords reversed. You're done ignoring it and you're ready to work on it. You're ready to stop with that stabby. You're looking at the deep, deep truths that are inside of you and finding the reality, which is that you know that you don't actually believe any of those negative things. It's just a fucking, like, it's just like an addiction. You have an addiction to talking to yourself like that. And you don't even fucking believe it half the time, because Scorpios are some of the most confident people I know. They know what they're capable of. So don't, you know, if anybody ever said to you, you're a piece of shit, you can't do that, you can't go run your own business, what would you say to that person? You would say, eat a fucking dick, watch me. And you know that that's true. And so if you say it to yourself, I mean, come on. It's the same thing. And it leads you to this beautiful balance. And that's what I'm seeing with this King of Cups here. This emotional sort of like steadiness is what I was saying before. And that's what's going on, is it's going to balance you out so much so that you're able to steady your mind and your soul and your heart and your emotions and listen to that intuition, because that intuition is going to lead you to what you need to do about the fact that you don't want to work for other people anymore. This Emperor card is going to be your saving grace, because this is the card that helps you go after it and take that action. But the first step is getting that temperance, getting that maturity, getting that emotional stability and just calmness and quiet, so you can listen to the messages so that you can act on them. So that's what it is. You're getting the messages and then you're acting on them. Beautiful combo. Right? Love it. So yeah, that's what I got. And I think it's awesome. You're just gonna make some changes, but they're really positive changes and they're awesome. And fuck yeah, keep up the good work, Scorpio. Thank you so much for being here. If it resonated, like I said, like, subscribe, share, and comment, because I do love that very, very much. Also the likes, I can never tell if somebody doesn't like it. I'm like, oh, they watched it. What do they think about it? So let me know. If you didn't resonate with it, but you're still here, thank you so much for watching. Check out your other ones, Sun, Moon, Rising, just to see if that works better for you. New schedule in the description box below. I also do personal readings. The Etsy store is also in the description box below. Next week, I'm trying something new also. I like trying new things. I'm going to do a new moon reading for all the signs in one, so that should be time-stamped, so you'll be able to kind of skip forward to Scorpio instead of having to drag and drag. It's annoying. And hoping that you landed on the right spot. So that's pretty much it, Scorpio. Thank you so much, and I'll see you next week, y'all. Bye.